courses will certainly help you, and the team is amazing. Priyanka ma'am has been amazing, especially for the freelance support. Because when I was there I was there with LawSikho for quite some time, and the support that we received was incredible when it came to especially freelance opportunities. And like I was introduced to the world of freelancing through LawSikho itself. So yeah.
Great. So Samriddhi did our law courses, okay, and we had first started teaching freelancing through our law courses. And you enrolled when in first year of college.
Yeah.
First year of college, she enrolled, and she started doing low skill and no skill content writing, and then she developed content writing. Today, she's a very high level content writer. What kind of clients do you work for?
So, so initially I started off working with law firms, but now I moved to working with legal tech companies, and these are companies based all around the world. So, software companies in the US, software companies in the UK, and now the Indian space is also picking up. So, in general, a lot of legal software companies to do their marketing strategy and also do content. So, so after that, I moved to working with legal tech companies, which was more marketing-based work, like marketing, content strategy.
To think of, right? For a student, it is so hard to imagine. Could you imagine today also you're a college student, but could you imagine yourself being here 2 years back when you actually took the plunge?
Absolutely not, because first thing was I never even imagined I would do law. Second thing was I came across LawSikho and Ramanuj sir and you online, and then I started watching these webinars. And once I did, I realized that I should do something in my free time. But once I decided that, I took up the legal writing course, and then I took up a contract course as well. And the support that I got for freelancing itself was incredible, because I was able to, and I'm seeing a lot of people they have those questions that everyone has before joining a course, that would you get this support within 30 days, would I be able to sort of build a track record? So you wouldn't be able to build a track record in 30 days. It's just that you have to work really hard for consistently, because I've been doing this now for 2 years, right? So you have to keep at it consistently. It's not like a one overnight success or anything like that. You really have to work hard. The courses will certainly help you, and the team is amazing. Priyanka ma'am has been amazing, especially for the freelance support. Because when I was there with LawSikho for quite some time, and the support that we received was incredible when it came to especially freelance opportunities. And I was introduced to the world of freelancing through LawSikho itself. So yeah.
Okay, great. So before joining our courses, you did not know about this freelance, that this is possible, international work is doable, right?
Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, even though I didn't start off initially with legal work, I started with podcast. So I started writing scripts for a podcast, but
that was low skill, right? Now you do some advanced stuff. I'll show them, with your permission, your Notion and your LinkedIn.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have tons of followers now. Your profile has 25,000 followers.
Yes.
1,000 maybe it has crossed. When you joined, how much was it?
So initially, I was not on LinkedIn, and
you were not on LinkedIn when you joined.
Yeah, I was not on LinkedIn. Yeah.
In 2 years, she has got 25,000 followers. How did you do it? You were posting. What were you posting?
Yeah. So I posted content. So I realized that it's important to post the content which the target audience wants. So my target audience initially was law firms, then it moved to being legal tech companies. So once that happened, I started posting content for them. What was I doing for them? I was doing marketing. So I started talking about how to market yourself as a law firm, or why are articles important as a legal tech company.
One question: you had no prior training in marketing. You didn't have an MBA. You were class 12 pass for all that matters, right? And you chose to do it. And as you did it, then you started learning. You were doing hardcore outreach. You got some support for outreach from us. And then gradually things picked up. And you made sure you're posting on LinkedIn.
Yeah. So me posting on LinkedIn was the result. So surprisingly, I didn't have to do a lot of outreach. People reached out to me because I posted content. And you can do outreach as well, because outreach is also a great way. Like I used to.
Yeah, but I would just say, okay, so posting on LinkedIn को track record मान लो जो भी है, मतलब regularly आप post कर रहे थे.
Yes.
But did you get clients through LinkedIn?
Yes, most of my clients I get through LinkedIn. Like I used to get through LinkedIn. I still get them through LinkedIn, but now it's become like, because it's been established, I get through referrals most of my clients.
Okay, so there are lots of client generation strategies. I just want to tell everyone. Upwork and Fiverr was something I showed. But you can also get clients by posting on LinkedIn directly. You can get by putting a website, and you can get inbound inquiries to your website. You can get clients from referrals and testimonials, right? Now, testimonials सबको दिखता है, so some third party may come to you. कि US client gave testimonial, another US client may come. The US client you work for may refer you to someone else that, oh, this person did a fabulous job, मैं बहुत खुश हो गया. Right? All of that is done. Okay?
Yes, absolutely. And when I like with that as well, I would like to say that the personal brand is extremely important. And the thing is, whatever you're doing, it can be scaled. So I started off with, just low, like basically very simple writing, podcast writing, right? And I used to be paid very less for it, because honestly, I didn't even know how to write really well. But as time went on, I learned it on my own. I took up courses. I did, I looked up free stuff on YouTube and things like that, and learned it on my own over a period of time. And now now my role has kind of moved to also editing, and which is some high level work, for which you're also able to demand more money. So that's also how it changes. And I've also, like, I haven't formally incorporated, but I work under the company. It's called Legal Technology Marketing. It's very straightforward.
You have created an agency.
Yeah, it's an agency, and sometimes I employ interns, and I hire like freelancers on a freelancing basis.
One more thing, Samriddhi, where are your clients from? Which countries?
So most of my clients now, since I started working with legal technology companies, this sector is more developed in the US and in the international market. So most of my clients
more developed in US, except for India का UPI fintech, सब कुछ बाहर ज़्यादा better.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's mostly been US clients, UK clients from Singapore, Australia. Sometimes also I think I work with 2 Russian clients, but yes, most of the work comes from US and UK.
Wow, great. And how much you charge clients now? Indian clients, international clients?
Yes, so now minimum, I work with Indian clients for a minimum of say $400 to $500, and when it comes to international clients, I'm able to charge more, but while still being lesser compared to freelancers who work in the US. So because we have the advantage.
How much you charge them, US clients?
So I charge them at least a minimum of $1,000 per project.
$1,000 per project, and in 1 month you are able to work on more than one project?
Yes, absolutely. I'm able to work on like 2 or 3 projects. Sometimes less, sometimes more. It just depends on the.
Basically, if you around $1,500, $2,000 you can earn.
Yes, absolutely, and even more. I wish I had more time.
You wish you had more time for what?
To work, so that I would be able to earn more than this, because I have college as well.
You have college, you can't work full day. But how many hours do you work these days?
So generally, I'd say I'd work about like 12 to 15 hours a week.
12 to 15 hours a week. This is about 2 to 2.5 hours a day. 6 days.
Yeah.
Sunday holiday or whatever, 1 day of the week off, some other day off. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I can take it off any day that I want to, because it's all flexible. It's all deadline based. So yes.
This is fantastic. Congratulations, a college student. You're doing this. It is fabulous. $1,500 a month, more than 1 lakh, 1.2, 1.3 lakhs a month she's earning, and sometimes more, right? And 2 hours a day she's working. But she's been doing this for 2 years. It wasn't always like this. How much did you earn for your first project?
So the articles that I used to write for the podcast, it paid me like for one script, it was $30. So it was, and I used to write about 4 or 5 scripts a month or something.
So 8 to 10,000 rupees a month she used to make. That was in her first year. Okay, and then it increased. Second year you were earning much more.
Yeah, it went from 10, 50 to 50, and then it went to 1, and now it's like 1.5, sometimes 2.
So that still means you're like doubling your earnings every year.
Yeah, I'd like to say that.
And you anybody in any area has these opportunities, right? In the international market there are a lot of exportable services which don't require you to be physically present abroad, and people can actually deliver this service. We can do it from
Yes,
India, right?
absolutely. There are so many. I mean, marketing is something that you can learn completely online. Even skills like, being like a virtual assistant. I know friends from countries abroad who are doing this kind of work, and they earn quite well. That it's like their full time job to be virtual assistants to top business owners. So, and because they are virtual assistants to these top business owners have a lot of money, so they're also able to make a lot of money when they work with
Yeah,
the best.
people earn, I am saying go for 2,000, but I know virtual assistants are making $5,000, $6,000
Yes.
a month. Okay, who are very
Yeah.
good, they are earning $5,000, $6,000 a month, and that's really good just for being a virtual assistant. It's not a very high skill job, and that
Yeah.
is why we have a dedicated training program on that now. And do you use AI now? What are the purposes you use AI for?
Yes, absolutely. I have to use AI because it just makes my job easier, and now my clients have also started using AI, and that's exactly
No
why I was
prohibition,
saying.
right? Clients are not like, AI mat use karo, job se nikal de."
So they're, because the thing is, AI can still not be as good as a really good writer. So now that's why I said that my role has changed from being just a writer to being a high level editor.
So
So
what
I
was the
edit.
difference? Earlier you used to write everything, typing everything, and now you
Yes,
are editing things that AI has produced.
yes.
But who is
So AI.
prompting the AI? Do you prompt the AI or does somebody else do it?
So it differs. So some clients already have platforms that they've subscribed to where they produce the content and give it to me, and then I edit it. While in certain other cases, I'm continuously learning prompting by doing, and also, like, you'll find a bunch of stuff online, and then there are courses as well that will teach you how to do prompting. So
We are
and
teaching AI for business growth.
yes,
We are teaching. I've shown them demos of for operations what to do, teaching business what to do, customer
yes.
support what to do, for pitching to potential clients how to prompt, all those things we have
Yeah,
got.
and the better your prompts are, you will have like high quality answers. You can include ask them to include reports from, for example, you can ask the AI to include reports from government websites that are like .gov. So you'll also
So it
have
will
credible
scan and
reports.
make a report, right?
Yes, it will scan and make
Then
a
you can
report.
integrate it with other tools like Microsoft Word or anything,
Yes.
Google Docs, and then you can inside only you can operate it. Last question: before you took up
Yeah.
our course, what made you do it? Like, people have so much skepticism, and you must have also crossed that barrier, right?
Yes.
And that time it was early days for us. We didn't even
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
case studies for lawyers also. We didn't
Yes.
have
Yes.
any case studies, right? We just had a promise, and now we have at least like 19,000, 20,000 people who have earned, right? But
Yeah.
tell me, so how did you go about it?
So, in all honesty, I thought that, this is something that I didn't want my parents to buy for me, because I had just started like my law degree, right? And law degrees are already so expensive. So I wanted to fund this course myself. But before I started this course, I had attended like almost more than 100 webinars of both of you, where you were talking about, different opportunities in the legal field. So then I realized that, and that's where I heard the word freelancing, right? And when I did, that's also when I found that it's opportunity of writing podcasts. So the money that I made, doing freelancing with this US client, which was not in the legal space, I used that money to buy the course, and then, of course,
Even podcasting and things like that, people have paid you for, because we have told them to get foreign startup owners invited to podcasts, right?
yes.
And you're saying that people pay for this, right? Because many people don't believe it. And I'm going to show you that, but here's somebody who's done this. One last thing, I want to show your profile. I feel damn proud whenever I do it. And
Thank
every
you so
3 months I see, and your number of followers has shot up. So I'll just show you her profile, and also I want to show her your Notion page also, because I
much.
showed them how to make website using Wix, and Notion is another page which you can use, right? Like here. So see her profile, and she's been changing her cover image a lot because
Yeah.
as your services evolve, you want to change that. Turn engaging legal tech content to revenue, right? So you can just say turn XYZ to revenue, or keep creating vanilla content that people don't read. 26,000 followers, and I'd seen it 6 months back or 3 months back, it was 15,000. So she's actively posting, and you can read content. It is content that resonates, and it's simple, right? But resonates. Like you can see a recipe for a good website, and she has written, right? And then now she's doing short videos. This is a new thing you started, right? About a month back.
Yeah, just started with videos now.
Okay. And I want to show a Notion page. Will I find it here? Is it this?
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
Thank you. And this is her Notion page. Okay,
Yeah,
so
the first one.
This is her portfolio. You can subscribe to her newsletter here, right? Type your email and that will be your newsletter. Book a call. This is her discovery session, and if you like what she proposes, you can book. She can give you a proposal for a paid service, right? This is a free tool, the supercharger template, right? She has given a template that you can use. Okay, you'll get a Notion template that will help you to learn skills fast, right? And this is her credibility. She got an interview covered on Bar and Bench, and this is her portfolio. If you want to see her portfolio, see testimonials, right? This is what you have to do. Okay, she has done all that truly in the true sense of the word, right? Every student of ours doesn't do it, but for every student who does the work, they get the results.